Welcome back, everybody, to Lucky Fortune English Podcast. I'm Vincent, and
I'm Jenny.
we are so glad you're here with us for another deep dive.
Absolutely.
This week, we are taking a look at the week ahead, particularly for our Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius friends out there.
That's right.
So even if you're, not one to always check your horoscope, I think you might find some interesting things in here.
Yes, absolutely. It's not just about kind of looking at those vague predictions, but really understanding what the themes are and how you can use that to sort of navigate your week.
Right. Kind of get a little cosmic advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's start with Libra then. It looks like this week for you guys is it's highlighting this push and pull between your own personal goals and then kind of what other people are expecting from you.
Right.
Which, knowing Libras, that could be a bit of a tightrope walk.
It is interesting, isn't it? Because it's not about, saying no to everything, but it's about recognizing where your energy is best spent, and thinking about that project that you've been pouring your heart into.
Mm-hmm.
This week is all about bringing that to the spotlight, but in a way that honors both your vision and the needs of those involved.
It's like you're almost conducting an orchestra, like everyone's got to play in harmony, but you still want your own unique voice to come through.
Exactly. And speaking of harmony, we have a shift kind of midweek towards finances.
Okay.
And this isn't just about budgeting, although that's never a bad idea, but it's about kind of looking at the bigger picture of your financial well-being.
Right.
So maybe it is time to ask for that raise or explore investment options or even just getting clear about your long-term goals.
Yeah, for sure. And then as we kind of head into the weekend, things take a little bit of an interesting turn. Apparently, even the stars know that relationships can be a little bit tricky sometimes.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. And it's not about major drama or anything. It's about those little things that can snowball if left unchecked.
Right.
So the advice here is to choose your battles wisely. Sometimes letting go of the need to be right is the most loving thing that you can do.
It's like pick and choose your battles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the key takeaway for you, Libra, is that this week offers incredible opportunities for growth and achievement. But only if you can kind of master that art of balance.
Right.
Balancing your ambitions with the needs of others and balancing that drive with a healthy dose of self-care.
Exactly. Now, Scorpio, your week is taking a much more internal direction. So if Libra's all about the outward action,
right.
You're being called to kind of dive deep into your inner world.
And knowing Scorpios, that probably doesn't sound too scary.
No, not at all.
But, this isn't just introspection for the sake of introspection, right? There's a real opportunity here to uncover those hidden patterns and understand the why behind your motivations and behaviors.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Scorpio, while exploring those depths is incredibly powerful, it's also important to have an anchor.
Right.
To really ground yourself in practices that nourish you.
So that could be, I don't know, meditation,
No,
long walks in nature, journaling.
Yes.
Spending time with people who lift you up. It's really about balancing the intensity of your inner journey with those activities that bring you peace.
Absolutely. And then as we move into the middle of the week, that legendary Scorpio charm gets a boost.
Oh.
So this isn't just about attracting attention.
Right.
This is about utilizing that magnetism to further your own growth.
Okay.
So if you've been thinking about, I don't know, trying a new therapy approach, joining a support group, or even just having those tough conversations with loved ones,
yeah,
this is the energy that's on your side to do it.
That's great. Now, as we approach the weekend, a gentle reminder from the cosmos. Even Scorpios need rest.
Oh, yes.
Pushing yourself too hard could lead to burnout.
Right.
So make time for activities that replenish your energy.
Yes.
Whether that's a solo movie marathon or simply saying no to those extra commitments. The key for you this week, Scorpio, is to embrace the potent energy of introspection, but do it in a way that supports your overall well-being. Okay, Sagittarius, last but certainly not least. It looks like you are the social butterfly of the week.
Yes, you are the connector, the one who brings people together, and that natural ability is really amplified right now. This could manifest as group projects, supporting friends in need, or just being the go-to person for advice and encouragement.
Yeah, and it's not just about these external connections, though, is it?
No.
It seems like your intuition is also going strong this week. That Sagittarius gut feeling that tells you which path to take.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's definitely worth paying attention to this week.
What's really fascinating here is how your intuitive insights can benefit not just you, but also the people around you.
Right.
So this is a great time for brainstorming, for coming up with those creative solutions to problems, and for trusting those flashes of inspiration that seem to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, great, great, great. But just a heads up, Sagittarius, because apparently no week is complete without a little potential for drama.
Right.
And yours seems to be centered around family.
It's not necessarily a major blow-up, but more those little misunderstandings or differences of opinion that can escalate if not handled with care.
Yeah, family, you gotta love them. But seriously, though, your natural diplomacy and communication skills, those are your superpowers this weekend.
Absolutely.
Right. So for you, Sagittarius, this week is about embracing your role as the connector, trusting your intuition, and using those communication skills to navigate those close relationships with grace. So as we wrap up this week, we see a week filled with some dynamic energy. Libra, it's about finding that balance between your ambitions and the needs of others. Scorpio, you're diving deep into your inner world, but remember to ground yourself along the way.
Yes.
And Sagittarius, you're the connector, bringing people together and using that intuition to navigate any of those potential family hiccups.
What resonated with you most? What themes stand out as most relevant to your own life right now?
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Remember, subscribing to our channel brings you good luck. See you again.
See you again.
Bye.
Tell EAIA.